Good evening, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the evening of Friday, March 22nd, 2020, TGIF. I wanted to do an editorial today on the union, your union. President Trump has come out and said, quote, I am ordering all the churches to be open for Memorial Day. Really? He doesn't have the authority to do that. When your ancestors created your country back in 1788 with the U.S. Constitution, there were powers for the states, powers for the federal government. The states had their own laws, which were mirroring the federal laws. They were not exactly like the federal laws, but they were close. Something similar to my civilization, our federations, whether you're humanoids, insectoids, reptilian, or arboreal, we have the same laws that applies to every being in there, and they approve them. Do they have their own beliefs as far as a supreme being? Oh, yes. Not only us humanoids, but you won't believe that even the reptilians, the insectoids, and the arboreals have their own beliefs on how they came into being. A supreme being did that. Do they know who he is? No. But unlike you guys, they never bothered to put him in pictures. They never bothered to speculate who he was, or what it was, or who, whatever it was. Okay? They just called him the Supreme Being. My ancestral planet did what you did. They had 666 different versions of Mr. Upstairs. You guys don't even have that many. 666. Does that ring a bell to you guys? Yeah. Now you see why President Trump says, I have the authority to do this. Does he? No, the governor does. And by the way, you got separations of church and state. Your churches are there for the congregation purpose only. They're there to offer insights into your inner being and your psyche. What do you think Mr. Supreme Being is? Who he is? What he is? We don't know. But you shouldn't speculate either, because that costs you problems. But what do you do in your churches today, whether you're Christian, Muslim, or any other church? You have politics in it. You intervene in the affairs of the outside world, outside of your heart. Some attributed Jesus Christ saying, render to Caesar what is his, and to mine what is mine. Well, he had a point there. And he also said, I am the church, not a building, but me. Remember that? Even the Muslims can't argue that Muhammad was the number one thing in Islam. Not the mosque, but Muhammad. Same with the church. It's not the church. It's not the building. It's not the Vatican. It's not Protestants. It's your inner self. President Trump, what are you doing usurping your authority as President of the United States? This is your favorite alien in Bubba saying, your union is on its death throes. Your president has made sure of that. Are you going to be man and woman enough to bring it back from the dead? I doubt it. History tells me no, because you're going to lose 155 million. Anyway, this is your favorite alien, and Bubba. Good day.